Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're watching Farscape. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're watching episode 16 of season 2 of Farscape. That last episode was a trip. The fact that Scorpius has that chip in John's head and can communicate with him on a subconscious level. Now, granted, there was another Scaran that was inceptioning into John's brain, and Scorpius is really trying to stop that Scaran from getting the information from John. He wasn't necessarily helping John to help John for John's sake, but because John has the information about the wormholes. Now, the things that we were seeing was an absolute trip. It had to be a lot of fun to film, but then also like some rather uncomfortable stuff, you know, the whole Oedipus thing, the scenes with Rigel, just all of the scenes. Like I can't even recount everything that had happened, but we were introduced to Harvey, so at least now I have context. When you guys leave, can't wait till she meets Harvey in the comments. So here we are. So I don't know what to expect next. This isn't going to be a long intro because for me to actually recap the last episode, a lot happened, and it was fantastic television, and it was fantastic character building. And while I can say I loved every second of it because it was entertaining, I hated it because of what it was doing to John. And I don't think that's the fact that Scorpius could stop him from remembering that he had the chip in his head is so frustrating. And it seemed like John was fighting it. I don't know how we get him to, how it clicks again without Scorpius doing something. But I'm eager to see what happens now, because we don't even know how we got onto that commerce planet. I don't know how we got off the commerce planet. A lot of people tell me that the here and there doesn't really matter most of the time with this show. And maybe it doesn't, but I'm just like, were his shipmates worried? Like, did they know where he was? Like, how does he explain being gone? Like, is he going to have some residual, brain issues after this? Is he going to remember everything that he saw? Because he can't remember the chip, but he can remember Scorpius. Can he remember everything that he saw and Scorpius? Or does he just remember everything he saw? Or does he remember nothing? I don't know. But I'm excited to get into this episode. And again, once we start getting closer to the end of the season, it seems like they ramp up a lot of storyline. So I'm eagerly anticipating some good stuff. So guys, let's get into it. Ooh. Okay, sometimes this isn't good, though. We okay, John? What you looking at, buddy?
Crichton, Moya's never traveled in a stellar mist as compressed as this.
Stellar mist.
I'm having trouble accelerating and navigating. Perhaps Erin's experiencing similar difficulties out there in the transport pod.
Let's hope that's all it is, pilot.
Is that Stark?
Stark?
Yes!
Stark, is that you?
Where did he come from? Where's he been?
I was meditating. When did you come aboard?
Almost 2 solar days ago, I finally returned the transport pod you lent me after we escaped from the Gamut base.
Oh, nice.
What are you doing out here, Zan? I thought you were locked in your chamber, meditating.
I was.
Can he not see Stark? I don't know why I just thought that, like, Stark wasn't really there.
How long's she been gone?
1 solar day. Erin went on long-range recon and she hasn't come back yet.
No signal from her?
Nothing.
I'm sure to be fine. Oh, wait.
Doggo, I'll come on board now, if that's all right.
Yeah, we've been looking for you.
Is it her? Are we sure? I don't trust anything anymore.
I'm locked on her position, but some kind of opening is forming in the mist. I can see a planet below us now.
On screen, please? No. So used to Star Trek.
What did Erin do to it? Looks like she's been in some kind of
Wow.
battle.
Yeah, maybe she has.
I told you she shouldn't have gone out in the mist.
Where are you, girl?
Why isn't she coming out?
And where's Stark? This is already beginning very weird for Farscape.
Whoa, what the hell?
This is Zekam leaf.
Yeah,
I was gonna say plants.
I gave Erin a plant before I started my meditation. She said she was suffering from head pain, so chewing Zekam leaf provides a potent neuralgesic effect.
Oh. Did something about the the mist... I don't even know what I'm trying to say.
No, the plant I gave her was this tiny.
Did it accelerate the growth of the plant?
Hey,
John, you have to get out of here. You have to get out now.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't know what I just saw. I know it was an old Aaron, but I don't... Not that I was joking about the plant, but I was kind of like joking about the accelerated like growth of it, but I didn't expect her to be old.
How long have I been here?
Oh, goodness.
not long, maybe an hour.
And on? The mist, the opening, it goes. I have to go back to the planet. My granddaughter's
just
waiting for me.
My granddaughter?
I only came back to warn you to get out of the mist as soon as possible while you still can.
Aaron,
Oh my god.
you've only been gone for one solar day.
One day.
You're wearing the locket. The locket that Chiana gave you, the one she stole from the last commerce planet we were
She
on.
stole it.
She
Yes.
told me she bought it.
Oh, is it cursed?
If I've only been gone one solar day, then why am I so old?
Why everything
Aaron-
I've lived, my memories,
Aaron,
everything.
we don't know.
Stop yelling at her.
Maybe your mind created the memories to compensate for your body getting old.
Look at her.
Look at you. I'd forgotten how beautiful you were. I'd also forgotten how wrong you could be if I've only been away for one solar day. How did this locket here get so old?
Aaron, it's an antique locket.
It's cursed, obviously.
I have lived for 165 cycles. I have had 3 sons and watched them die. And I have a granddaughter who will die if I don't get to her.
No.
Get your hand away from me!
Oh, Stark. How convenient that he was here. I'm glad everyone can see him.
Take my thoughts. There. Can you feel it?
Sam, do you have any idea what's happened to her?
You guys have to go down to the planet.
I know it is Aaron. By my best calculation, she has aged 160 cycles.
Jeez.
I've heard of rapid aging, but nothing this fast.
Is it reversible?
It's unlikely.
Pilot.
Yes?
It has to be reversible.
I've been analyzing the stellar mist. Moya's sensors don't find any toxins in it that might have caused Aaron to age like this.
Well, it's obviously the
Analyze
planet.
Yes.
Yeah.
Its atmosphere is acidic and barely life-sustainable.
Could Aaron have survived there for 160 cycles?
No, she wouldn't have survived one.
Is there a dome on like a city or something?
What are we doing here?
We're just seeing if Aaron came back with anything.
Of course you are.
Are you gonna steal it?
Of course not.
Right.
You're worse than me. I like that.
What are you doing in here?
Nothing. We're looking for clues to see if we can find out how this terrible thing happened to Aaron.
Oh, Rigel.
Gianna,
Yeah?
there's no dignity in what you are doing.
Ooh.
Sam would like someone to look after Aaron. Would you do that, please?
Why don't you watch her?
Gianna.
I don't see why it's always gotta be me.
Yeah.
I mean, why do you always get the girl?
Just do it!
Excuse me, sir.
She may be dying.
A please would have went pretty far away, but I also agree with Chiana that like just because you're a chick doesn't mean that you're always the caregiver. But they do have an interesting relationship, so.
Would you help me sit up?
Sure. That okay?
There's mortar over there.
Oh!
Don't make a sound. No. I'm sorry.
What did you just do?
I'm sorry. It's just I don't have much time, and neither do you. Shh.
What the hell?
What happened to you?
I lived, Pilot. If you don't believe me, you still must convince the others to stay out of the mist. Glad I got a chance to see you one last time, my friend.
I'll see you again.
No, you won't. Goodbye.
What is down on that planet? Like, does she really have a granddaughter? Is she going back into the mist? It seemed like they were out of the mist.
Moya has not sensed anything on the planet to cause the accelerated aging we observed in Aaron.
John, we do not know what made Aaron grow old.
We
She will
don't.
die if I don't go. I'll be on the surface 30 microns. Worst case scenario, I age a couple years.
Oh, he loves her. This planet seems so interesting to me. Like, there's got to be a place where there's civilization. Underground, maybe?
I've come to take you back to Moya!
Go back before it's too late!
I'm not leaving without you! Aaron, look around you! Is this where you lived for the last 160 cycles?
I lived on another planet!
There's nobody here, and there's nothing!
So why did you come back to this place?
Come back with me to Moya!
Stop it, don't!
Whoa!
Oh!
Put the rifle down! You touch my grandmother again, and I will kill you.
Aaron, Grandma confirmed?
Wait a minute, you're Aaron's granddaughter?
Of course! Who the frill are you?
I'm John Crichton.
You're Crichton?
Yeah.
Huh, she wasn't making it all up.
Oh my god. She told stories of Moya? And everyone on it?
All her life, grandmother's talked about you. About, a ship.
Moya.
Yeah, everyone. Her own son thought she was crazy. She kept returning to this bullet-forsaken hellhole every cycle, checking to see if you'd come back.
She's only been gone for one solar day.
A day? I'm her granddaughter.
Well, I saw her yesterday.
It's all right, Nana.
Oh my god. Aaron got married and she had a family, but she still loved everyone on Moya.
Go back to Moya. If you want to, come back in 8 arms when the opening reappears. Come back down and you will find me then, but you must go now or you will be trapped.
Well, how come he can come back in 8 arns?
8 arms! Be here!
Oh my god, this is such a crazy story.
Dargo, I always do what I want, okay? I don't know why, it's just the way I am.
I understand that, but
Yeah, but you're not gonna change me.
I'm only just beginning to realize that.
Oh.
You're pretty straight.
Yes, I am.
We're not gonna make it, are we?
There's a couple? On Moya?
Dargo, you'd better get up here. John's on his way back.
Why am I so sad this episode? It's not fair. You can't break up the couple that's having good sex. It's the only thing good.
Yeah, she said that they had to stay. She had to get back through the opening in the mist before it... Whoa! Man, you guys feel that up there?
Moya's sensors indicate that the opening in the mist seems to be closing. The planet is disappearing from Moya's sensors.
Oh my god.
I don't think the transport pod will be able to survive entry.
John, you have to break entry. Break entry now!
It's okay. I can hold this thing together.
John! John, can you hear me? Pilot!
We'll make it. We'll make it. We'll make it.
Gone. Oh my god. But if he was gonna come back in 8 arns, shouldn't it be back in 8 arns?
Dargo!
Oh my god. Can Scorpy still contact him through here?
I've thought of something we might try to attempt to discover what's happened to them.
Okay. All ears.
An ancient named Gallic theorized about what he called center halos. He believed that scattered throughout the universe were mists where all dimensions met and where time ceased to exist.
Do you think that Moya is caught in one of these center halos?
I thought if you and I joined spirits.
Joined with you? What would that do?
I've been told that Delvians, during a mind link, can sense the time continuum.
What?
Yes, that is what we strive for, but few have achieved it.
I thought maybe together we could catch a glimpse and see if there's a void in the time continuum around Moya.
Yeah, today's the day. Let's go.
If I join spirits with you, your mind might overpower mine.
It is possible.
I think he's willing to accept the risk.
Like so.
I will lead you.
Oh. I did not expect Stark, a mind meld, old Aaron. Time continuum. Easy. Can they reverse time? No. Okay.
What just happened? Moya's readings just went all over the scale and then everything froze.
Froze. But what does it mean? Oh my god. Oh. Oh, this is much better.
What happened to him, Nana? Oh, Crichton. He was happy for a few cycles there, too. Something must have reminded him of his past. I still think about it sometimes.
You've never been as sad as him.
Well, perhaps I hide it better.
Probably.
Why are those from the outside always so unhappy?
Because we weren't born here. This is your home, not ours. Give Crichton a few more cycles, he'll come around.
More cycles?
You can rack off. I'm gonna do what I wanna do.
No, Crichton, no.
He's still seeing Scorpy.
I'm dying right here on this planet. You ain't never gonna get what's in my head.
Still talking to those visions in your head?
Sir. Yeah, he's bitching again. Oh, he's gone.
Who are these people?
Wonder if he's still looking for me.
Why is she still young?
Stark has developed a theory. He believes it's possible that Erin was telling the truth. She has, in fact, lived for 160 cycles. We believe that when we joined, for a moment, we all experienced this absence of time.
It's possible that Erin aged normally down there on the planet.
It's us who are not growing old.
Yeah. But how do we reverse what's happened?
They're all old now.
Yes.
Yeah.
It is believed that nothing ages in a halo, and eventually it hardens, and everything inside it is trapped without time forever.
That sounds awful.
How long until the planet is due to reappear?
The opening will reform in the mist in less than 1 hour.
And then they'll see Crichton has aged 55 years.
These have grown?
Seems like yesterday when we planted them.
Yeah.
Are those what they were planting? Like 10 minutes ago?
John, I gave up being what I was 100 cycles ago. Why haven't you?
'Cause I ain't a gardener. I was a pilot, Aaron. Astronaut. I was what I wanted to be.
You could be more than one thing.
Do you regret this?
What?
Spending the last 55 cycles here with me.
Ooh.
You are the one thing which has kept me from doing a kamikaze in the transport. I just have to try to get back to my old life. Just for a day. That's the hope. That's what keeps me going.
All right. Just don't be too disappointed if it doesn't happen.
You okay?
Yes, I'm fine. It's just the same old pain.
Let's get you back to the house.
But have they been together for the past 55 cycles?
Oh, no. I got it. I got your locket. There's a image you got in here anyway.
You know who's in there.
Your husband? He's been dead 90 cycles. Why would you have his image in there?
Oh, just to drive you crazy.
Aw.
I don't think it's him in there. I think you got my picture.
Don't flatter yourself.
Yeah, my picture. Surrounded by roses and hearts and yachts.
Open it, then.
Yeah, open it. Let's see.
Take a look inside. You'll see his image. The only love of my life.
Ow.
No, I don't want to see his ugly face. Let's get you back to the house.
Wasn't ugly, you know.
Keep talking about it.
I don't know what to think about this. It's like I'm happy they had each other, but I'm so sad that they didn't get to have this with each other. That they didn't get to have children with each other. Carefree.
Pilot, are you picking up any transmissions?
There's nothing.
50 cycles I've kept this thing sealed up. Pilot, can you hear me? Been waiting to say that for 50 damn years. Feels good.
Why are you going? Stay with us.
I grew up a peacekeeper. Now I have spent most of my life down here with you, and it has been glorious. But when I die, I belong up there.
Goodbye, Nana.
Good girl. Now go, before I change my mind.
I'm not getting anything.
Something's happening. The opening in the mist.
But how do we change this? I mean, even if you can make Erin young again, she's gonna have all these memories.
Pilot, anybody out there, pick up the damn phone, you useless pieces of...
We hear you.
Oh! Ah! Cargo! It's me!
John, are you all right? Can you can make it back to Moya, or you want us down there?
We can get back up to you. You waiting? Oh, ho, ho, ho! Aaron, baby, you all right?
I'm all right. I'm fine. Let's get back to Moya.
Gosh, peacekeepers live to a really old age, don't they?
Going home.
But then what? Then what do we do?
John.
I tried to get her back here before. She died. On the way. She's gone. Aaron's gone.
How do we fix it?
I believe that if we can get out of the mist at the exact point that we entered it, I might be able to get my life back.
Why?
How do we get back to that exact point where we entered?
I might have an answer for that.
Okay, let's...
I'm not sure, but I think we just have to go backwards.
What do you mean, pilot?
Superman style. Just go around the planet the other way.
Then go for it. Back up.
I've been trying to, but I can't. The mist has hardened so much in the last hour, Moya can no longer move.
We're stuck.
I'm afraid so.
I don't think
Have
so.
you tried Starburst?
A Leviathan is not structurally designed for a reverse starburst. If we're going to try and starburst out, I think we should go forward down to the planet, not backwards.
Is that what you want? You want that? You want to live your life on that planet?
I don't.
A place where you never see anyone you know ever again. Whatever the risk, it is worth getting your life back.
I'm with John.
Thank you, Dargo.
I do not want to live a life without a past. I want to see my son again.
Pilot, start initiating a sequence for reverse starburst.
John!
Leave him, Dargo.
Oh, man. So then, will Aaron come back to life?
We're going to try to get out of this. I told him our plan, and, oh, baby.
He keeps calling her baby.
There are so many places that I wanted you to see. People. There's this lake in Maine. Used to spend summers there when I was a kid.
I love that he still remembers Earth.
Dad and I, we'd camp out there. And one night, the astronauts landed on the moon. I knew right then what I was going to do with the rest of my life. Yeah, I really wanted you to see that. I miss you already. Who else am I going to tell this crap to? I love you.
Oh, please don't let it be her husband.
Take a look inside. You'll see his image. The only love of my life.
It's great. I can't.
What's going on?
Oh, it's slowing down.
Timing the starburst is making everything stop.
You must initiate
Manual starburst.
From command.
Doing it!
Oh, come on, Dargo.
Reach the planet!
Oh, God, this is hurting my back so badly.
Fragments in our one shared unity. If we join, we can keep time alive for him.
Okay. Just for John? Just keep time alive for John? I don't really understand what they're going to do with that.
John.
Oh.
Zan, how the hell are you talking to me?
You must get to command.
Okay.
Initiate starburst.
Why can't Pilot do it?
You and those old knees and that old back. I don't know.
I am too old for this shit.
I hear you. It was killing my back. I can only imagine. Full reverse. Okay, what do we look like? I'm so nervous.
What the hell is this stuff?
It appears to be some kind of stellar mist.
Before anything
I'm running
happened.
tests on its chemical properties now.
What do you think? Think we should go in there?
No.
Well,
I'm not sure we should go in there. Don't worry, Tiana. I'll fly a long-range recon in a transport pod to make sure it's safe.
No, you won't. Stay. Zan. Stop her.
Stuck!
You know what they're about to do?
Yes, and these friendly comms don't work.
Oh, thank God. Oh, God. Thank God Stark remembered.
Now,
Stop! Pilot, stop the acceleration!
You're young. Uh-huh. Just trust us. Don't go into the mist.
Why not?
Look at Gianna. Like, I'm right. They're agreeing with me.
I told him we shouldn't go in there. I felt something too, Zan.
Pilot, change of plan.
Did Aaron remember something?
How is it that Aaron and Crichton are young again?
We seem to have returned to a time just moments before Moya went into the mist.
Okay.
None of them remember anything yet.
I think we only remember because we were joined when Moya broke free.
Well, what about Aaron's life and the family she had?
It's theorized that through every opening in a center halo, our world splits into an infinite number of universes.
Are you saying that Enix could still be alive?
Yes. And mourning the loss of her grandmother.
Well, either way, she wouldn't know.
It's time to tell Cardago why I came aboard.
Why did you come aboard? Did he find his son?
Dago, I've been waiting to show you this. I found it in a manifest of slaves being sold to the Ketan mines.
Oh, God.
Who is this?
The manifest lists him as Jossie, son of Cardago.
My son.
Yeah. Oh, my God. You guys are gonna... This episode's gonna kill me.
My son is being sold into slavery.
It's not Stark's fault!
There's plenty of time. The auction isn't for a few solar days. We will find a way to rescue Jossie.
Dargo, it's not Stark's fault!
All right. I'm sorry, Stark. I've gotta
Sit down.
save my son's head.
God. Yeah, you do.
We've gotta find a way.
Oh my God. This episode is flippin' wild.
What? Nothing.
Do you guys have any memories whatsoever?
Do you get a feeling?
About what?
I don't know. I just have this feeling something happened.
Between us?
Yeah.
A lot.
What kind of something do you think happened?
I don't know.
He said the words. He said the words.
If something happened, I'm sure we would have remembered.
Yeah.
Little teasing smiles.
It's the locket Gianna gave me. I found it in the transport pod, and somehow it's fused shut. I'm trying to...
Did you put something in there?
No, nothing. Looks like something disintegrated in it.
Dang it. Okay. Let's talk about it. if it takes them that long to express emotion for each other, it's going to be a really long show. I don't know if they ever do. I don't know if it's ever a thing. She had a whole family. She had a whole life. I kept thinking that the episode had something to do with the Locket. Like the Locket was cursed and that's why this was happening. And, you know, Stark being able to explain everything. Thank God he was there. How convenient. He's been gone this whole time. Like, we've searched the whole universe, sometimes for Jon, sometimes for Aaron, sometimes for Dargo. Just for our people in general, we have been all over. But, you know, Stark could just find his way back on a transfer pod. I'm just saying, how convenient. But I'm not going to complain because we got Stark back and I like Stark. And it's funny because I don't remember what it was that I was talking about in the beginning, but he jumped into my head of me saying like, my side, your side, my side, your side, my side, your side. And I don't remember what it was. And probably when I watch it back, I'll be like, that's when I was thinking about it. And the fact that he appeared in this episode it's trippy how sometimes I can do that. Okay, let's talk about this mist that traps people suspended in time. Aaron had a whole ass husband and 3 sons that died and a granddaughter, and that she talked about Moya and Jon, and that she wanted to be the peacekeeper that was born in space. She wanted to be a peacekeeper that died in space, and she got that. She got an I love you finally. You know, Chiana and Dargo talking about how like they're incredibly different. Like, she is not a straight shooter and he absolutely is. And sometimes opposites attract. And opposites attract, but opposites don't necessarily ever stay together. I know that like sometimes people are just like, oh, they're so different than me. And like, that's what I find intriguing. And I will say that like there's definitely things about my husband that are different from me, but we're very emotionally open people. We're very emotionally expressive people. We laugh and giggle at the same things, and we pull each other in directions and shape our world around each other rather than, you know, it being like completely opposite and fighting back and forth. And where Dargo and Chiana could do that, and sometimes Aaron and Jon are doing that, I think when you can find what you have in common and hold on to that, that's better than always thinking about what you don't have in common. I feel like I've been emotionally abused by this show. Jon was a crank of an old man, and all he wanted, it's like all the boomers now who want everything to be like it was when they were in their 20s and 30s. I hate to tell you guys this, but it sucked then and it sucks now, but like you got to let the kids live their own lives, right? But like Jon wanted to get back to a life, and he really believed that he could get back to where they were, and they could. And reverse starburst, wild how they were able to get Jon to move through all of that. Wild. I was very scared about the Xan Stark link because they look like they were both in a lot of pain, but they're very powerful. I hope Stark's around for a while. I hope he's not just somebody that's like in and out, and is like just conveniently in a story like Q. It's just like sometimes there's Q. You know, like, and I know it's not like Stark, but it feels like it a little bit, where it's just like I feel like he could be a constant character, but also like it's nice when he's around, so I'll take what I can get. I loved old Aaron. I loved that she was expressive and emotional and was able to like say things that she normally wouldn't say and express like love, like to Pilot, you know. It was very beautiful. And I'm again like back to like the thing with like Jon and saying like I was born to be a pilot. You can be multiple things. You can be a pilot that gardens. You can be a former pilot who retired to a garden, you know, but I think Jon's tenacity to hold on to getting back to Earth, getting back to Moya, you know, getting back, that his mind doesn't maybe let him enjoy what's current or like look to the future. It's only getting back. And I think that that's just the mindset that Jon is in until he gets back to Earth, and then he can dream about the future. I just don't think that he has a future with Aaron. Like seeing that she could, you know, age 160 cycles, and, you know, he aged 55 and he was looking rougher than she was, you know. Like the fact that they age differently, they are not compatible to be on Earth together. And even if they stay out in space with each other, John's going to die before Aaron. And she's going to kind of live what she lived with her husband, who died 90 cycles before her. You know, it's this whole episode is just like about non-compatibility. It just breaks my heart. And then Dargo's son is being sold as a slave. Like, what the hell? This wasn't even a wacky, fun episode as Farscape. This is like one of those ones where they're just like, by the way, we're gonna hurt your feelings. The police box is empty. Man, I'm tired. I'm tired. I think I'm gonna have to wrap this one up without, like, you know, a good conclusion. I can't stand that is doing that. There we go. I don't like uneven lumps. I don't like lumps. Smooth is what I want. This had a lot of lumps. This one had a lot of lumps. The next one's called The Ugly Truth. Well, what the hell's that gonna be about? I'm sure Jothy. Oh my gosh. Well, and you know what's nice though is that we have an episode that we have a continuation of a story, because we didn't get anything about the last episode. Although Scorpy was still visiting John on this planet. That's disturbing that Scorpy could still get through to John. So that was the one continuation, but definitely if we go after Jothy and that's in the next episode, that probably is The Ugly Truth. But I would love to get Jothy back and with Dargo and them have a relationship, but I don't think it would be hunky-dory. I think there'd be a lot of bitterness and anger, and Chiana being a stepmom, Aaron being an aunt, Zan trying to be like the fairy godmother, John being the cool uncle, you know? And then, of course, Rigel being Rigel. Is he ever anything other than Rigel? Oh, man. But guys, if you want to watch the full length reaction to this episode, it will be available on my Patreon and up to one episode early. But in the meantime, like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. I feel like I'm going through the motions now because I didn't expect a gut punch like this. And it's not even that it's overly devastated to where I'm just like, unfair that this is happening and like this hurt my feelings. But I'm kind of like, damn. Just when you're hoping for a fun episode, you get one that just socks you in the gut repeatedly. Not just once, not just seeing old Aaron, but John getting stuck on the planet. And then Dargo and Chiana, and then Aaron dying, the locket with John, and the I love you. Jothy. Oh man, what an episode. And what's funny is, and I said this in a couple different reactions, that like some people are like, this is my favorite episode. I can't wait for this episode. And then there's some people who are like, that's the episode you like? I like this episode. And it's just really interesting. And I love that. I love that it's the full gamut of people either love or they hate, you know, certain episodes. Like I loved the Vork, and some people are like, I hated the Vork, but upon rewatches, I absolutely love the Vork. And they're like, there's certain things that bothered me about it back then. And like, it's like, but to me, it was a fun Farscape episode. It's just like one of those out there kind of weird episodes that you watch. And then the one that preceded it was a weird Farscape episode. Like that one was just like the umbrella of Farscape weirdness. And then this one is the time to kick you. Time to kick you. And then when you're down, we're going to kick you again. And then when you're down, we're going to kick you again. But then this time, not in the stomach, in the lower back, because you an old bitch and it hurts you. The being trapped in like time thing. Like I was like stiff, and then I was like, damn, this is hurting my damn back. I have no words. I have no words. Guys. I'm sure I don't know if this was a good reaction. I don't know if it's what you had hoped for. I don't know if it is utter shite and you guys are like, could you get it together for our favorite episode? Like I don't even know if I liked this episode. Part of me is like, I hated it because it hurt me, but then I'm like a person who loves to feel feelings, so I'm like, oh, for me, guys, I think I need chocolate. I'm gonna go grab my husband's butt, because now I got a husband butt, and that butt can be grabbed at any time. It's not just a fiancé butt, it's a husband butt, and it makes me happy. It does. And it's funny because I'm like watching this, and I happen to like look over here, and he got me these for our wedding. And I still have to finish all this shit back here, and they'll probably be behind me at some point. But like, I like looked over and I was just kind of like, ah! I don't think that that's good that there's reminders of somebody that I deeply love and that I have all this like happy chemicals for, and then all this is happening, and it's a mixture of chemicals. That's really what an entire reaction is. Facial expressions and a mixture of chemicals. Okay, guys. Come back here for the next episode. It's an ugly truth. Sounds exciting. I'm going to take a day or two. I can't watch it right away. I feel like it's going to hurt me too. So come back here for that. And in the meantime, chocolate and a butt grab. All right, guys. I'll see ya.